Welcome back. So I'll be showing you guys how you're going to get the AKA iconic players. I'll be breaking down all the math. So this is basically a guide. Follow it and you guys should be able to get your iconics by the end of this 10-day long promo. There is good players that have dropped. Obviously, you have seen them. There is Revis, Calvin Johnson, Reggie White, Mean Joe Green, and honestly, that's a great drop for drop one. There will be multiple drops. Now, before I get into explaining what you guys should do, how much you will be spending, we're gonna go straight into the play now. Go to hard mode, and I'm gonna play the last one right here. It is a full game. It costs 30. Make sure you guys play the hard mode because you guys do get a free epic aka player, which can be used for your iconic. Remember, you need 3 epics for the iconic that are random and 3 that are select. So depending on whatever epic you get throughout this event, you basically can minus a certain amount. So a random would be less, a select would be a little bit more. You get to, minus off of the math, but yeah, you open the 118. So if you want a player from this drop, you'll basically minus, I'll just say 3,000 AKA tokens because you add that player into the select one. Now, if you're going for a player that drops for another drop, because you don't want the players that drop now, just say there's a good player that drops later on, you basically put the player you get from now in the random slot, which you will minus 2,500 AKA tokens from. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and claim our AKA epic player. Let's get the animation running, and we got Calvin Johnson. That's not bad. I kind of want Calvin Johnson, but I don't know who is going to drop if we get another drop and stuff, so it's gonna be tough. So yeah, but for now it's good because if I want Calvin Johnson, I can add it to the select one. If I don't want him, I can just add it to the random one, which means I basically have one done either from the select or the random side of it, which is good news. Now let's get straight into the math. So as I said, you guys need 3 of that iconic you want and then 3 random. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the random first. Now they have a lot of uncommon selections up here, which you guys can definitely do the 89 pluses, and if you do and you get good cards out of there, it will help you with your grind faster, and you can minus a lot of AKA tokens off of the list that I have to tell you guys about. But I'm just doing it based off of the 89s. 500 AKA tokens for 589. So basically what you guys are gonna do, you're gonna do that on common one. You're gonna take your tokens and stuff, trade them in for your uncommons, get your 5, put it down here, get your 1 rare. You gotta do it over and over again. So basically by doing the uncommon one 5 times, you should be able to put 5 in here to get 1, and then over and over again 5 times, which will get you your 5 rares, which means you will have to go ahead and spend 2,500 AKA tokens, and then while you do that, you get 25 uncommons, and then get you your 5 rares. You take your 5 rares, you put it into your random, and you get 1 epic. You do it again 2 more times. So yeah, altogether you'll be spending 7,500 AKA tokens, 75 uncommons in the progress with 15 rares, which will then go ahead and get you your 3 random 118 epics. Now to the select side of this, you guys spend 1 more rare, and there's an additional 530 tokens along with it. So basically you'll be doing the uncommon one 6 times, which just brings just 1 more little thing to do, because it's just one more rare. I'll get to additional 2, I'll add that on. So you'll basically be spending 3,000 AKA tokens, and you'll have to get your 30 uncommons and 6 rares for 118 select epic. And then you need to do 2 more times, so that's another 3,036. So basically altogether for your 3 select 118 epics, that's 9,000 AKA tokens with your 90 uncommon spend and 18 rares with that's all with the progress though. So yeah, and then your additional is an extra 1,590 which just gets added to the total for your select, which is 10,590 AKA tokens for your select 118 epics. Now, you could definitely minus, as I said, off of the total of your either random 118 or your select one just by one of them. So if you have a random epic, you will take 2,500 off of it. If you have a select one, you'll take 3,000 off of it, off of the total. So from what I just said, altogether, you guys will basically go ahead and be spending 18,090 AKA tokens for a 139 iconic. And as I said, you can subtract either or of the cost from the AKA tokens if you get either the random epic or the select one, and they give you a free one straight away. So you will be minusing either 2,500 or 3,000 from your total. It is a minus 3,000 if you want to play from this drop, but you have to get that epic because it is a random one that they give you. But if you do get the epic you want, you're like, oh, I want that because you just got that epic for, you know, Megatron. You're like, okay, perfect. Let me put into here. That's 1 out of 3. I can minus 3,000 off. But let's just say you got a player from this drop and you don't want that player you got. So you're like, you know, I didn't want him. Let me just put him into the random. You'll minus 2,500. But then again, let's just say there's another drop. You'll be doing that same thing. You'll be adding that player you got into the random one, which is still minusing 2,500. So honestly, that really wasn't as bad as an explanation. And also, as I said, if you guys do go ahead and do the A9 plus one, you will be spending more tokens though, which will honestly just, yeah, it's just adding more to the AKA token cost if you do this one. But if you do get 89 pluses and you do get rares and maybe pull an epic out of this one, it does help you in the long run. You're just spending like 500 more, right? But yeah, 500, yeah, it's 1,000, just 1,000. So you are spending just 500 more, and you have a chance. You're basically risking it. You're having a chance to pull rares and epics, and if you do, you do. But if you don't, you don't. That's why it's kind of safer to go to the route of just getting 89s. Maybe once you get your iconic, then you do the 89 plus. Unless you just want to do 89 plus because you don't care and you want to risk it, then you're risking an extra 500 each time you do that, and hopefully you guys will get the iconic you want. Now, I don't know how many drops there will be. There might be one more drop to come. There might be 2 more drops to come. So, you know, you should 100% wait to the end of this promo. That's what I would do. I would wait to the end of the promo. So make sure you guys are saving up. And I hope you guys did enjoy. And yeah, straightforward, easy, AKA. That was pretty good. I'm not going to lie. I do love the players I dropped on this promo and all that stuff. And yeah, hopefully you did enjoy. Drop a like in the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.